As you can see, the evidence is damning. Now, why is the evidence damning? Because number one, the narrative put forth by the Malacca police is completely debunked. For them to come and say that the murders occurred at 4 p.m. is absolute nonsense. We have eyewitness account, we have documentary proof. Pictures were taken at 2:20, and at 2:20 everything is already like this. And the fact that the audio recording, everything shows that the incident happened at 1:30. So it is clear that what the Malacca police are saying is not true. That's so absolutely clear. And there's no reason for us to take whatever that the police tell us to at face value. It does not make sense at all when the evidence is to the contrary. Now, the next issue is regarding this entire investigation is supposedly being done by the Bukit Aman Special Task Force. We have not received any updates from them. And we find it hard to believe that the Bukit Aman Special Task Force is investigating. Why do we find this hard to believe? Because all the statements are coming from the Malacca Police Chief. If it is true that the Bukit Aman is investigating, where is the statement from Bukit Aman? Who is the chairman of the Special Task Force? Why we don't know his name? Why is it being kept a secret? The Prime Minister has already stated that this investigation must be transparent. Mestilah telus. That was the word that was used by the Prime Minister. Where is the ketelusan? Where is the transparency? Everything is completely in the darkness. As far as we can see, the investigation is still being done by the Malacca Police Chief. He is the one issuing statements almost every day. And it is clear that a murder has occurred. 3 individuals have been murdered in cold blood. Has this investigation been classified under Section 302? If it has not been classified, then what are they investigating? How can you investigate something without a classification? I'm a criminal lawyer. I do this day in, day out. One of the first things the police will do is classify. Once they classify, then they investigate. You terima laporan, classify, siasat. How can you siasat without the classifikasi? Tak masuk akal. You sedang menyiasat apa? Kecurian ke? Buat rogol ke? Apa you siasat? Tak tahu kepala. Tak tahu apa pun. Doesn't make sense what the police are doing. Now, next one is, why is it that this matter has not been classified? Why is it being kept under wraps? Why is everything so murky? Is it because the perpetrators are police? And the investigators are also police? Police, siasat police. So, it's very clear to the average Malaysian that this is special treatment by the police for the police. If this was a crime that was done by the normal person, would this be happening? No, isn't it? But if the police do, they get special treatment. The wife of the deceased Logeswaran. The wife of the deceased Logeswaran is Miss Jayshree, who is sitting here, right beside here, and has been attacking her. Now, isn't she also a victim? Her husband just died. Her husband just died, and the Malacca Police Chief is attacking her. What is going on? And why is the Malacca Police Chief even investigating this as an issue? Now, whether she is married to him legally or traditionally in a temple, how is this relevant? So if it is a traditional wedding, the Malacca Police Chief is not happy. It must be a legal wedding. Must be done at JPN, is it? Is it any of his business? Kenapa nak jaga tepi kain orang? How is this relevant? And then people say, oh, this is a police case. The police must investigate everything. How is this a police case? How is her marital status? How is this a police case? The issue is the shooting and killing of the 3 individuals. That is the police case. Not whether she is traditional marriage or legal marriage at GPN or getting married in Golo in Thailand. Is that the issue? And he's attacking her. And you're attacking the victim. That means kalau perempuan kena rogol, attack the victim. You kena rogol sebab you pakaian tak senonoh. Logic, huh? Isn't that what is happening right now? You are attacking the victim just because of her so-called legality of her marriage, which is completely illogical, completely unacceptable. You can't do that. Now, based on this attack by the Malacca Police Chief against the victim itself, we demand that the IGP and the Home Minister immediately put this Malacca Police Chief on garden leave. Immediately. If it is true that Bukit Aman is investigating this matter, then it is clear that he is interfering with the investigation. How can Bukit Aman investigate this matter? How can Bukit Aman investigate this matter impartially, with integrity, when the Malacca police chief keeps on interfering? How can Bukit Aman do his job? There are two options for the IGP and the Home Minister. Number one, you take this Malacca police chief and you put him on garden leave. Alternatively, you please transfer him to some other state where he will not interfere with the investigation in Malacca. We need this investigation in Malacca to be impartial. We have trusted the police. We have given the police all the evidence. We have given the police full cooperation. We have handed over the audio. We have given our 112 statement. We have completely 100% given cooperation with the police. And look at what the Malacca police chief is doing. How are we to trust the integrity of this investigation process when such comments are coming out in relation to a victim? Now, one of the last issues that I want to talk about is the attack on the victim, saying that she has a criminal record. Now, I would like to go on record right now that Ms. Jayasree does not have a criminal record. What the police said is absolutely untrue. Now, what is a criminal record? A criminal record is when you have been charged in court and the judge finds you guilty. In Bahasa Melayu, they say disabitkan bersalah. Kalau you disabitkan bersalah, you memang ada rekod jenayah. Kalau you dituduh di mahkamah, tapi you tidak disabitkan, you tak ada rekod jenayah. Kalau you dipanggil untuk memberikan statement, pernyataan di bawah Seksyen 112 Kanun Prosedur Jenayah, you tak ada rekod jenayah. Kamu hanya memberikan pertolongan kepada pihak polis. I'd like to give you an example, since we are sitting in the Lawyers for Liberty office. Okay, right there we have two senior lawyers, Mr. N. Surendran and Ms. Latifah Koya. Do you know how many times Ms. Latifah and Mr. N. Surendran have been investigated by the police? Banyak kali kan? Pernah kena tuduh pun. Betul tak? You guys know this, isn't it? Yang ni lagi satu. So many times statement has been taken from them. So many times they have given statement. So are you telling me that Latifah Koya also got a criminal record? Mr. N. Surendran got a criminal record? Does this make sense? What is the meaning of criminal record? Is when you have been found guilty in a court of law. A judge must pass the sentence. Bersalah. Disabitkan kesalahan. Okay, pergi penjara 2 tahun, 3 tahun, whatever. That is criminal record. But if you make a police report, whatever, and a statement is given to the police, that is not a criminal record at all. So this is a complete falsification, and also it has completely diverted this entire issue to something that is completely unacceptable. What the Malacca police chief is doing is completely unacceptable. His statements are false. We throw down the gauntlet to the Malacca police chief. If what he is saying is true, that Jayasree does have a criminal record, show us. Disabitkan bersalah, in which court, for what section she was disabitkan bersalah. If what he's saying is true lah, let him come and show us. Okay, 2021 didapati bersalah untuk offense ini. 2022 didapati bersalah untuk offense ini. And berapa? 10 rekod. That means 10 kali dia naik mahkamah, 10 kali disabitkan bersalah. Logik ke? Satu case, one criminal case in court will easily take minimum 1 year for it to run. Easily. Sometimes much longer than that. I think all of you know from Datuk Sri Najib's case went on for about 4 or 5 years before he was convicted. Isn't it? Every time after High Court, there will be appeal. After Sessions Court, appeal to High Court. High Court, appeal to Court of Appeal. At such a young age, already got 10 convictions. You expect us to believe that? This does not make sense at all. I hope that the press is clear that what is going on does not make sense at all.